That's coming in. UAE President Sheikh Mohammed begins his official India visit. He will land in India shortly. Prime Minister Modi will receive the UAE President Mohamed Bin Zayed Al Nahyan. So that is the big piece of news that's coming in as India expands its ties with the Gulf. Prime Minister Modi on the front foot when it comes to receiving the UAE President. I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant on the broadcast to decode this further. Siddhant, over to you.
Well, that's right, Ayushman. In fact, now we have been confirmed by sources in Government of India that Prime Minister Modi is already at the airport to welcome the President of United Arab Emirates. In fact, this will be his third visit to India after assuming office as the President of UAE. In fact, in last 1 decade, both leaders, Prime Minister Modi and President MBZ, have transformed this relationship. In fact, the level of this relationship has been elevated to a strategic partnership. Earlier, it used to be a buyer-seller relationship. Now, both countries are a strategic partner. Both countries have also signed SEPA to boost trade between UAE and India. And this visit, perhaps for many, is happening. Perhaps is a surprise for many. But what we have been told is that this visit was being initially finalized in the month of December, but because of some reason, since the visit could not take place in December, so finally it is taking place now. MBZ is on a very short visit, but I've been told that there's going to be long deliverables from this visit. In fact, Prime Minister Modi is hosting MBZ at his official residence, which is 7 LKM, and at around 5:30 we could expect the exchange of MOUs between UAE and India. Now we could expect a deepening defense cooperation, announcements of investments in some of the special economic zones in India, some agreements related to food security, and also some agreement related to nuclear cooperation.
Right, and at the same time, as you're pointing out that this is a very crucial visit of the UAE President, Siddhant, decode for us the last 10 years and how Prime Minister Modi's foreign policy on the front foot has pretty much transformed the ties with the Gulf.
Well, that's right, Ayushman. In fact, the earlier India and not only UAE, you take any of these countries in West Asia, perhaps the relationship was buyer-seller relationship. We used to buy crude petroleum products from them. Now, relationship has completely been evolved. Most of these countries have become India's strategic partners. They take care of our energy needs, and India takes care of their food security. Perhaps that's the understanding which now India has, not only with UAE but the other countries in West Asia. Point number one. Point number two, Ayushman, with UAE, there is an amazing relationship between Prime Minister Modi and President MBZ. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also visited UAE once at a short notice, and perhaps during that visit, relationship was elevated to a strategic partnership. So that's the level of understanding between the two leaders. In fact, I did manage to speak to some people who have been tracking this relationship closely, and they say that जब रिश्ते गहरे हों तो लंबी visits की आवश्यकता नहीं होती है. So MBZ and Prime Minister Modi are on speed dial. So they
right. So that is the personal rapport between the two sides, and we'll see that on display as well.